Good day, I'm Tamara McHale and this is your GIS news for Thursday, June 25. Government is fortifying its cybersecurity even as it deepens its probe into Monday's attack on the website of the Jamaica Information Service. State Minister Julian Robinson said the investigating team was working to ensure that all potential loopholes are plugged to prevent future attacks.
We're looking at what I would call the critical agencies that persons would have an interest in, and we are ensuring that, at least in the first instance, for those critical agencies, that there are standards that are world-class, that meet requirements that can deal with the issues of cybersecurity.
Minister Robinson also revealed that a public education campaign will kick off next month to increase the awareness of cyber threats and build the capacity of those responsible for maintaining government websites. The Technology Ministry is reporting that close to 200 Jamaicans successfully switched service providers after the first 2 days of number portability, which came into effect on June 22. Portfolio Minister Philip Paulwell said he was pleased with the process so far, and he expects more people to take advantage of number portability as public education continues. He added that Jamaica had done better than expected given the technical challenges that usually accompany the process. Number portability allows mobile or fixed line customers to switch from one service provider to another while retaining their telephone numbers. Government has begun fulfilling a promise to help coffee farmers whose crops were destroyed by recent fires in the Blue Mountain Ridge. Under the first phase of the rehabilitation program, 20 coffee farmers got 10 650-gallon water tanks, fertilizer, and coffee seedlings.
The coffee rehabilitation project will be carried on over a period of 10 months. Each farmer whose farm was completely destroyed by the bushfires will receive $30,000 per acre for land rehabilitation.
The Agriculture Minister reiterated that farmers would also get 900 seedlings to rehabilitate each acre of land and 450-kilogram bags of fertilizer. 300 650-gallon water tanks will also be distributed to farmers to help mitigate the effects of the drought. The first phase of the rehabilitation program will run until August 2015 and the second phase from September 2015 to February 2016.
But at a later stage, we will be touring the Flamstead and Tower lime tree areas where we will participate in a tree planting exercise as part of our endeavor to encourage the farmers and to show cause with them.
Education Minister Reverend Ronald Thwaites is expecting great results from the 40,000 students who will be sitting the grade 4 literacy and numeracy tests next week.
Students' performance in this test will indicate whether Jamaica has achieved the important Millennium Development Goal of mastery in literacy, and we are currently 7.6 percentage points below this target. And it is our fervent hope, indeed our expectation, that we will make the grade after all.
The minister was speaking Wednesday at the award ceremony for the Prime Minister's Medal of Appreciation for Service to Education. 40 teachers, some of them with careers in education spanning 40 years, were honored for their service and investment in the nation's future leaders. In the meantime, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller has lauded the honorees for their dedication to building Jamaica through education. Noting that there's no progress without educators, Mrs. Simpson Miller reiterated her government's commitment to the sector.
The education sector has consistently received the greatest share of the budget after making provision for debt repayment. This amounts to over $80 billion every year. The government that I lead accepts that quality education is a right.
To address the 3.7% dip in math scores for this year's GSAT exams, the Ministry of Education has partnered with the Singaporean Institute to increase the capacity of math educators. The June 22 to 26 training session is being held with 56 public and private sector math teachers and 21 math specialists. During the training exercise, participants will examine areas such as principles in teaching mathematical problem solving, assessment of mathematical problem solving, use of instructional media, using ICT in teaching mathematics, and more. And finally, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller is urging public sector bodies to lead by example and continue to provide quality service to the public. The Prime Minister reminded departments, agencies and statutory boards under the Office of the Prime Minister that they were being judged at the highest standard.
We have a responsibility to set the stage and the tone, to ensure that if there's anything close to perfection, it is the work being done by the Office of the Prime Minister.
Mrs. Simpson Miller was speaking Wednesday at a corporate governance seminar at the Jamaica Conference Center. She said those bodies that interact with the public must ensure they operate with humility. Participants were exposed to presentations on the importance of board minutes, the Public Bodies Management and Accountability Act, the Corporate Governance Framework and audit functions. And that's it for GIS News today. I'm Tamara McHale. Thank you for watching.